It's the perfect time of year to experiment with Halloween crafts and recipes. We're going to start off slow with these spooky hot dog spiders. If you like pigs in a blanket, then this is the recipe for you. I found the idea on TikTok, but I had to mute it out because, well, she uses some pretty colorful language. Take a look. She makes it look really easy, doesn't she? Start by preheating the oven to 375. Okay, so all you need to make these little guys is a package of hot dogs and some crescent roll dough. You know, the kind you find in the refrigerator section. Each hot dog will make 4 spiders because you're going to cut them in half and then cut them in half again lengthwise. I would definitely recommend using full-size hot dogs for this, at least until you get the hang of cutting the legs. You want to imagine the hot dog in thirds and cut 4 legs on each side. You'll get better at this with practice. Now, I know that opening a tube of crescent dough can be pretty scary, but you got this. I believe in you. Whatever you do, don't cut the tube. Once you roll out the dough, just cut it into thin strips, enough to cover the center third of the hot dog. You don't want it to be too wide and you don't want it to be too thin. One thing I figured out when I was wrapping these is that you want to have the seam on the back side of the spider. That's because you'll be piping on some eyes on the front. Don't worry about being too precise here. There's not necessarily a rhyme or reason about how long each strip of dough should be. You just basically want to be able to wrap it at least once and then finish in the back. It really depends on your preference for hot dog to dough ratio. So go ahead and bake these on a silpat or some tin foil on a cookie sheet at 375 for 15 minutes. Look how cute these turned out. You can use just about anything to make the eyes. I chose to use sriracha. If you don't want them spicy, you could use little drops of ketchup or mustard. Serve them with a dish of some kind of dipping sauce. Here I've got some spicy Dijon. I don't know about you, but I think these would look great on a Halloween-themed charcuterie board. As you can expect, these are only as good as the ingredients you use. I used cheaper hot dogs to make this video, but I think these would be amazing with some Nathan's or all-beef kosher hot dogs. I also wonder if there's some way to tuck in a tiny bit of cheese so you get a little something extra with each bite. Drop me a line in the comments and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Should we stay on the cutesy route or do something a little more sinister? Let me know.